my mom too, but my aunt had an opening on one of her trips because she's been a part of Trevorium for a few years. And I went on that trip and it was everything was 5 star all the way. And I was like, I've been paying too much for travel. So I've been traveling. I've done a lot of traveling, but I have been using travel agents for years and making payments. And my aunt showed me Trevorium. I looked at our compensation plan. I've never done network marketing. I absolutely saw the vision of how much money I can make. And so I've been full speed since I started. I've been in the business now. I've been in this business for 10 months, made one star director. I had my membership free within 30 days because I wouldn't stop telling people because I was so shocked at how much you could travel and such a wonderful price in 4 and 5 star places. So um, listen to this information. You are going to be surprised because how much you've been paying for travel for all these years, and your travel is about to change now if you join this, get your membership. And also, I'm looking to retire. I've been working for years, and now I see that I don't have to work till I'm 65, nowhere near 65. So, because I'm working this business, so I'm looking forward to being an ambassador. Thank you, Coach D, for showing me the ropes. And you guys listen up, put your names in the chat of who invited you and tell us your name and get your questions ready because we're going to answer any questions you have at the end of the presentation. Thank you for joining us tonight.
All
You
right.
ready, Coach C?
All right, I'm ready. We're going to go ahead and we still have people coming in. And so let's go ahead and I'm going to actually let Sasha give the introduction as well as the house rules as I begin to prepare to record. And then I just saw our one-star ambassadors come in. And so I know they're driving, so I'm going to go ahead and start the presentation, but I want to recognize Daryl and Maria Roberts for sneaking in and being with us tonight. I am excited for them to be here. They never tell me no. And so I just want to acknowledge them tonight, and they'll come on in a little while. All right, Sasha, you ready?
Yes, I am. So welcome everyone to Wealthy Wednesday. Thank you for joining us tonight. If you are a guest, please put your name in the chat. Please stay to the end of the presentation and have an open mind. The person who invited you tonight thought highly of you and wanted you to hear this information and see how it's been a blessing to them in their life. So with that, like I said, please stay to the end and keep your mic muted if you have any background noise. Hold your questions to the end because we'll be answering those after the presentation is completed. So without further ado, I would like to introduce to you our ambassador, Coach Deborah Taylor.
Recording in progress.
A ring earner. She is one of our newest U.S. six-figure earners. She is a grandmother and she has been rocking this business for the last 4 years. So without further ado, Coach C, will you take it away, please?
All right. One good thing that we know about the young woman that has been on is that she is a mother. She's a stay-at-home mother and she's multitasking. And one of the things that one of the young man, her son, her oldest son, he came to the Zoom before everyone else got on, and he said, "Aren't you supposed to play music or something?" So he already knows, he's already in training as to what he needs to do. Sasha is a director, a fastly approaching one-star director out of Minnesota, and I'm very proud of her because she's a millennial that's doing this business. She has 3 children and she's married and she's a stay-at-home mom. And so this business is open for anyone, anyone, anywhere in the world, and you're going to find that out. Again, I just want to recognize all of our partners tonight. If you have any one that is on here. You want to make sure that you put your name inside of the chat and who invited you. We are recording. And so we want to make sure that you know that. Also, if you have any questions, put them inside of the chat, or you can do a three-way immediately following this presentation if that's what you would prefer to do. But we definitely want to get your questions answered tonight. So as I'm getting ready to go ahead and bring up my slides, I'm going to ask that, who can I get? Sharon, well, no, I'm asking, is Dr. Renee, are you available? If you're available, I'm going to ask you to come because you've been winning all the money, you and Beverly Summers. So one of y'all come on and just say hello to the people while I'm bringing this up.
Okay, well, hello, good evening, everyone. Yeah, we've been kind of like taking all of your money and we're just excited about doing that. So thank you. But I just wanted to share that for myself, when I heard about this particular business, I was definitely in the position whereas I was ready to travel. And then when I heard about the comp plan, and I was really amazed about how awesome it was. So I started telling everybody about it, and then like the light went on for me. So I'm excited about the business, and I'm sharing it with others, as many people who are breathing and who see the opportunity. So thank you so much for this presentation, and thank you to my guests that came on.
All right, I see the Director Summers,
Yes. Good evening, everyone. I am so excited about this travel club. My girlfriend Sharon, her and I were just sitting down eating lunch one day, and she just mentioned it. Then she texted me the following day and asked me, would I please come on and listen to the presentation? And I did. And for me, it was a no-brainer because I love traveling. And if I can travel at a fraction of the cost, I'm all game. I have truly enjoyed this journey so far. It took me less than a week because I didn't want to have a bill on me because I love to shop and I love to go out and eat and do other things. But if I can join this travel club and keep money in my pocketbook, I'm for it. So I encourage all the invitees and all the guests tonight, listen with an open mind. And that's what I did. Matter of fact, I listened to the first presentation, and the young lady that presented that night, she did another presentation for Sharon's friends and stuff that was upstate. And I listened in too. And I was like, you know what? I got this and I got to do this. And I shared it with my husband, and he's on tonight too. And he joined immediately as well. So we're excited, and I know you all will be excited as well. Thank you, Coach Taylor.
All right. Well, again, good evening, everyone. I'm not going to prolong the time. I want to get through this presentation. Again, the name of this company is Travorium, and we are a better life company, and we require a better way. And so, again, if you have any questions, put them inside of the chat. If you are a guest, make sure that you put it inside of the chat. I'm going to see if this is going to probably not work. See. So my name is Andrew Deborah Taylor, Coach D. I came into this business at unemployed. Actually, was a six-figure earner on my job, and then became unemployed. I was working for the President of the United States of America, and doing a lot of traveling, doing a lot of things. And then I came in just wanting to just travel for cheap, and the rest is history. And so I became the newest U.S. six-figure earner on Christmas Day of 2021. I drive a brand new BMW that you will see in this presentation. I'm a custom ring earner, as well as part of the 1500 Club and Leadership Rising Star Awards. This is David and Adela Hart. They are world-class entrepreneurs. They have combined experience of more than 30 years in traditional sales and traditional business and direct sales. He was the Entrepreneur Finalist of the Year in Inc. magazine. He's a very passionate, caring, and committed person. They have become very good friends of mine. This company was established in 2013. We had a 400% annual growth, and we actually grew from 41 countries to over 62 countries during the pandemic. We want one of the only the few travel companies that actually grew during the pandemic. And it's because of the way that we have taught people how to travel more and travel for less. And actually people just accumulated points over the months. So when they came out of in 18 months or 19 months of COVID, they had tons of travel points. So if you had all the time and the money in the world, what would you do? Would you like to save money every time you travel? Being a person that traveled a lot, me and my husband, we were ministers and just traveling for our jobs. We just wanted to, after we retired and transitioned from pulpit ministry, we just wanted to begin to save money. Most people dream of vacations and time with loved ones and seeing the world and living life on their own terms. This is going to be me next Wednesday. I'm going to be living at the beach with my family, with my granddaughter, my great-granddaughter, my daughter. We're going to have us a supernatural ball, and we get to live life on our own terms. And I'm teaching them in their 20s and in their early 40s that they need to learn how to work for themselves. So they're taking their job to the beach with them, and we're actually going to all of us are a part of Travorium. So we're actually going on a 6-day, 5-night vacation in Mexico with the company. We are part of the social sharing economy, part of Facebook, Instagram, Google, Twitter, YouTube, whatever. We are part of all of those different companies. And so if we are part of also what we call the social sharing network, but there are different industries. And so you have the NFL, you have the music industry, you have the video game industry, you have the movie industry, the natural food industry, which is 90 billion. And then you have the social sharing industry. Travorium is part of the largest industries in the world. We are part of travel. Everywhere if you call term CNN now, I guarantee you, if you watch it for 20 minutes, there's going to be something on there about the airports being full, the hotels being full. Right now, Puerto Rico is going through another storm, which is touched down on a Dominican Republic. I mean, there's something always going on with travel. But one thing is that the airports are full, the hotels are full, and people, they call it the post-pandemic travel boom. And so travel, you're going to save money on vacations and getaways. You're also, we have one of the most lucrative camp plans I've seen. I was in a couple of other things. I've never seen a comp plan like this, especially in the beginning. In the beginning, the comp plan is very lucrative because David Hart always wanted, his vision was that people would be able to build a residual income. It won't be always the same people all the time building that income. And then we're part of what we call the network marketing, which is connects people to places. We're not one of those things. All we do is connect people. We network. And I will say this, and I say this to my team, collaboration is the new partnership. I don't care what you do. I don't care if you have a traditional business. I don't care if you're going off the government funding. I don't care if you're in the church. No matter what you is, you got to connect people with places and things. And if you're going to do any kind of collaboration to draw money, you have to do a partnership. Travorium is part of, we save up to 70% on our retail travel. We earn travel points for free, and we get paid to travel. This is one of our teams. I mean, this is my team. This is over 62 of us. We have over 600 people on our team, but this was a group that we went and celebrated my birthday right after my husband passed away in 2021. This was June of 2021. And it was also I actually show you the resort. And we had a ball. We had a white party for my birthday. We had a Jamaican party for Friday night for everybody ran. And it was just amazing. And do we have to travel in groups? No, we just took a group to Paris. My pastor, my apostle, he went and he hung out with his folks, and we hung out with our folks. You do whatever you want to do. 3 ways to make more money. 1, you want to save money, make money, and grow money. And we will show you how to master all 3. Travel is the #1 industry. Nobody can beat that. No one can. It is the #1 industry. It's an $8.2 trillion industry. It is actually a part, you see these different companies. So you have Expedia Group and you have Booking Holdings. So Booking, Kayak, Priceline, Agora, all are under one company. Expedia Group even has the Airbnb Vrbo. So when you go on to book Vrbo, you're actually going through Expedia. But what we want to do is that we want to redefine the way that the travel industry does business. So with our membership, we save up to 70% on activities, cruises, dining, entertainment, rent-a-cars, resort shows, hotels, all sorts of things. We have 3 different travel platforms, but we really have about 5 or 6. But tonight I'm going to talk about 3. One is the Getaways, the World Tours, and the Travel Net booking site. So once you join, the same night you join, you get dollar for dollar for your points. And so your initial enrollment gives you 1 travel dollar. I call it a travel dollar. They call it travel point. And then your monthly subscription earns 2 points for every dollar. So my husband used to say it's better. The odds are better than Las Vegas. When you go to Las Vegas, you don't have 100% odds. You know, they don't match a dollar for dollar. Getaways. You get over 2,000 getaways around the world. These are personal trips for 8 days, 7 nights with rates as low as starting at 0. You have group trips with like-minded people with up to 70% off of retail. And that's what I just showed you with the group. And we have curated experiences that include fun, special perks, and usually either breakfast or breakfast and dinner or breakfast and lunch or breakfast and a tour, breakfast and something. So 2 ways you can earn points. Platinum, you're going to earn $250 or 250 points when you enroll, and a platinum earns 250 points every month. I love platinum. Platinum is just the way to go if you choose to go, but you start wherever you can start. And once you share this business with 3 people, you earn all of your points free. So you're no longer paying the $125. And that's exactly what happened with Dr. Renee and Miss Summers and Alicia. Those are all 3 of them that talked tonight. None of them are paying their $125. The company is actually paying them, and they're actually going to get free travel points to be able to buy down on their vacations. You want to enjoy resorts for less than $100 a week and create memories for a lifetime. Those are 8-day, 7-night getaways, and we have a number of those. People always ask, is that a timeshare? Is it this? Is that? Is one of those things? No, but there are some timeshare weeks, and you do not have to do anything. You do not have to do a presentation. You ain't got to jump through no hoops. You ain't got to sign no contract. You ain't got to do none of that. You just book your 8 days, 7 nights, and some of them start as low as $0 to $1 a night. I just did Vegas for $1 a night at a resort in Vegas that I love. I love this particular resort. And so that's what you do. So you have world tours and getaways. You decide on your world tour, your getaway, you apply your points, and you enjoy your trip and you have fun. This is an example of Cancun. Expedia was $17.97. Trevorian was $11.48. Savings is $6.49. This is San Diego. Priceline was $13.07. Trevorian $665. 88, 61, $641. Then you have Orlando. So this is actually a getaway. So we have over 40 resorts in the Orlando area. This was a 1-bedroom suite, 8 days and 7 nights. The last time I stayed in Orlando, I stayed in a 2-bedroom suite at the town center, right where I could walk. Actually, we could actually walk to Magic Kingdom. And it was a 2-bedroom, 2 living room. It was $59 plus tax. I think it was like $102 for the week as a platinum. And then the titanium was $18.43. This is actually one of our families. This is Regina Johnson, and all of her sisters and brothers actually are part of the club, and they took their children, as you can see, to Disney World, and they actually went on the free trip incentive. This is the Canary Islands. I just found out where the Canary Islands are. It's right on the coast of Africa and Spain. And we actually have a team there, and I am planning to go there because I was invited there by one of the leaders, and I just definitely want to go there. Doesn't it look beautiful? I never thought about going to the Canary Islands until she started talking to me. So I can go for absolutely for zero, and to titaniums could go for $14.14. This is Tanzania. This is in Africa. And so our retail price is normally cheaper than even the Expedia price. I give you an example. I had a lady who wanted to go to Hawaii, and her niece was actually going with a business partner. And so she was actually going to pay, I think it was $4.99 to actually go to Hawaii. And so she was going to pay it. The niece wanted to go, but she could not find that hotel for less than $3,000. But what she did is she joined Tavorium, and she actually did the retail price after she joined, and it still was cheaper. So this is 5 days, 4 nights, includes breakfast for $4.99 for a platinum, and a titanium $6.99. This is Phuket, Thailand. We actually had some of our team members who actually did Phuket, Thailand. They actually did Phuket, Thailand platinum for $1. Regina actually was one of the ones who wanted this trip really, really bad for $1. And the titanium was $99 for 7 days and 6 nights. This is New Orleans. We just did New Orleans, 5 days, 4 nights. Breakfast was $33 a day for 2 people. Each of the trips that I'm talking about right now covers 2 people, and sometimes they cover as many as 4, which includes 2 children. And so it was $3.99, but our breakfast was $66 a day for 2 people. So you times that times 5 days, you literally paid nothing. And then we had a conference there that was $125, and anybody that bought the world tour went to the conference for free. So we have over 100 world tours in all of these different locations. They will be, we'll be coming to the end of the world tours and started a new group of world tours, and many of these destinations will be available. You have Rome, you have Greece, you have Malta, you have the Dominican Republic, Florida, California, Dubai. I'm actually leaving for Dubai in October. So you have the Dreamcation platform, anyone, anywhere, on any budget. Again, you get 2 points for every $1 spent. It's like putting your vacation in layaway. This is I'm going to go through this. Fashion Week just went, and this was 5 days, 4 nights for $549. If you ever stayed in New York, especially during Fashion Week, you know that that is for 5 days and 4 nights. You can't find a hotel for that. You may find a hotel for $500 and something, but not for $539. I'm going to go through these very quickly. This is Spain, $39 a day. Austria, $359, 5-star hotel. This is actually Thomas. He actually did this. He took 13 people with him that were part of the club. And this was $1 for 2 people for 5 days and 4 nights. This was Jamaica. This is actually the resort that we stayed at. Well, last year we stayed 6 days and 5 nights. And I actually love this resort. It was the top of the line. It was actually their diamond resort. This up here is actually one of their eating areas. And I actually loved eating up here. I would meet my friend, Pastor Mel, and his wife up here, and many of the leaders, because you could see the ocean, and you can actually have a pool view. This is Milan, Spain, breakfast included. This is actually Florida, and one of the young people, they actually went to a concert in Florida during this week that we were actually having this world tour. And so she got the 5 days, 4 nights, but then she wanted to get an extra night. She was like, this hotel's so nice. Look how nice it is. Look, all on the water and everything. And so she went to try to book another night, and she could book it, but it was going to be $374 plus tax for the one night. This is Budapest, San Francisco, and resort fees. So a lot of times when you book hotels in what we call resort towns like Myrtle Beach, Las Vegas, any of those, Orlando, San Francisco, they have resort fees. And so with this particular trip, the resort fees are actually waived. Spain, $99, breakfast and dinner included, with a room with a sea view for as low as $99. Puerto Vallarta, Las Vegas, I've actually stayed in this suite, and you could pay this for one night. This is paid for one night. Last time I stayed there for 3 nights for free. This is Sicily, Malaga, Spain. We actually, Alicia and her family that spoke, they're actually going to be going here in November. and dinner and breakfast dinner is included for 5 days and 4 nights. They're going to be celebrating her aunt's birthday there. Morocco, Cozumel, Dubai. So we actually had a couple of couples that actually went in April, but we have some people over in Dubai right now for as low as I think this week was $49. And we had some about six other Dubai trips for $129. But we did have people that went for actually $1 in April. Spain, Mata, this is a beautiful, beautiful resort. It's for adults only. As you can see, and this is if you've never been here, it's like 68 miles outside of Sicily, and you got to catch a ferry over there. This is Paris, France. Me and my friends just came back from Paris, France. We actually went to Paris and we added, I think 2 or 3 days, and then we left Paris, and we actually, breakfast was included. The breakfast was 29 euros or $31 or something like that US. So that was $62 a day for breakfast. And then we left there and we actually flew over to Venice, and we stayed at Venice for like $200 or something for 5 days and 4 nights, but we added a couple of nights. This is Athens, Greece. We just had a lot of ministers, about 14 ministers. One of our 3-star directors, Apostle Phyllis Terry, she took a group, and they paid $199 instead of $299 for this particular trip. So you're asking, how much is this going to cost? The cost, we have a silver membership, and that actually gives you the retail portal. It only gives you the access to the hotels, resorts, rental cars, cruises, but it gives you no travel point benefits. So, you know, you can join it if you choose. It's a way, if you add the $49.95 partnership, of starting your own business. You also, so I always tell people to go big or go home, or go to titanium. So titanium is $129.95. You get the wholesale portal. You also get access to getaways. You get even more travel points. You get travel points for this particular getaway. You get 140 a month, because it's $69.95 turns into 140. And when you join, you get 130. Well, the platinum gets everything in the titanium. The world tours are tier 1 pricing. They're much cheaper. You also get even more points, and you get deeper discounts on your getaways. There's $249.95 to start, but I'm going to show you how to get rid of these fees. And that's $125 a month, which turns into 250 points. We also have what we call the Travorium pack. And the Travorium pack, we call it the Starting Travel Now pack. So say, for instance, you came in today, we still have some world tours left. I don't know if Hawaii sold out, but that's one. And so you just say, I want to go to Hawaii. I just want to go to Hawaii. You can actually sign up as a titanium or as a platinum, and then add the pack, and you're going to get an extra 1,400 points. And that will actually, if you add that, and I'm going to give you a very quick example. I had a young lady who's actually a part of our business, and she's actually going to Mexico with us for $399. Where her mom and someone else wanted to go. And instead of enrolling them in Travorium, she actually went to the actual hotel to book the hotel, and she did. And it was $2,942. And that was that without air. So she could have actually bought the platinum and the Travorium pack and still would have saved almost $1,100. So that's how the Travorium pack worked. And that was an insight for me. As it relates to this Travorium pack. Do I have to keep paying my monthly subscription? No, you do not. And we definitely try to help you not to have to do that. So you join as a partnership. The partnership will be going up to $99.95. So you want to get in as soon as possible. But it gives you your marketing site. It gives you ongoing training, back office access, but it also gives you access to have your own business. So it gives you the right to do your 3 and free, but it also gives you the right to start your own business if you choose to. We are part of what we call the 10X compensation plan. I'm going to go through this very quickly. We are 1-star ambassadors have actually created a new video that they're going to be launching on the compensation plan. But if you're interested in making some money, When I first came in, I didn't really want to make any money. Then I only wanted to make $1,500. I figured I'm 61. I could get my Social Security, which would give me an extra $1,500. I'm good. Well, I'm not. I found out that once you start working it, it is amazing. So this information is for illustration purposes only and has no guarantee of income because we don't know what your work ethic will be. We don't know what you're going to do with this conversation. So hello, I am launching a business. So again, if you share this with 3 people, you earn free travel points. So your business literally is free. And so you're already in the black. Then once you, your 3, we say 4, pay no more. So you want to definitely get your 4, and then you start earning what we call daily pay. And as you earn this daily pay, if you time that times 30 or 31, it's going to equal the amount of your monthly subscription. The company is paying you and doubling it and giving to you in travel points. Then once you become a 1-star director, you're going to make between $400 to $700 a month. And you got 8 on the left, 8 on the right, 8 to 12 people. It just depends. And the good thing about it is you're not getting all these people. You don't have to get all these people. It's just amazing. And then the next is a 2-star director. This is what I wanted to do. I just wanted to get an extra $1,500. So you can actually make between $1,500 to $2,500. You actually get this diamond encrusted ring that our CEO designed at this level. And one of the things, again, he wanted people to rank up early. He wanted people to make an income early in this comp plan. Then once you start as a 3-star director, you got 75 to 120 on your left, on your right. You're making $2,500 to $3,300 or $30,000 to $40,000 annually. Also, this is the level in which you qualify for what we call our lifestyle bonus. And at the lifestyle bonus, you actually get, it was a car. So we got a car. Now you get a certain amount of income between $300 to, I think, $500, $600, $700. I forgot. So this is some of us who qualify for the cars. I actually qualified for my car during the pandemic, and I purchased it in 2021. All right. I don't have much time. It's getting ready to rain here in Memphis, but I wanted you to see the car. Hold on. This is my salesman. Hello. I've become a BMW girl. So congratulations. This is my new vehicle. It's in Trevorium blue. Walk around it. Uh-oh, I think I'm not doing a good job. All right. Okay. All right. So now you have seen my new vehicle. Hey, Wanda. Hey, Wanda. And then you could go to 4-star director. And once you go to 4-star director, you're actually still qualified for the car, and you're actually making $100 a day, and you're making between $50,000 to $60,000 annual, $4,000 to $5,000 a month. Plus, you again get the car or the lifestyle bonus. Then once you become an ambassador, you make it 140, between 75 to 91 a month, or between 90 to 110,000. And depends on your codes. You may make it more, a little less, and you're actually getting your car. My car was paid for every 15 a month, but this month, for some reason, they paid it early. And then we are open for new leaders. We need new leaders, especially in the U.S. We are looking for leaders all over our 62 and opening up countries. We have a 4-star ambassador. We have several 1-star ambassadors, and we have many ambassadors, but most of those are in foreign countries. So we are looking for people who want to actually build this business if they choose to. And you can make over $1 million annually. These are some of the new six-figure earners. Brian, he just became this, besides me, he is the new US ambassador. And then as an ambassador, you qualify for ambassador pool. I just qualified. I just got my ambassador pool money. You actually qualify for an annual vacation. I just got all of my information for the ambassador trip to Dubai, plus my plane fare was in my e-wallet. And then you qualify for the Louis Vuitton experience, which I just did with my sponsor, Maria, and this is the CEO's wife, Adela, whose vision it was, and also my other partner, Gina. So this is what the Louis, and you go to a private salon, you have a personal shopper, you have an unforgettable experience. It was just amazing. As you can see, we were in Paris and we had a ball. People always ask me, why my bag so big? Because I got me a big purse. This is some of the yearly trips. This is some of the ambassadors. And so Travorium is a better life company and we require a better way. We definitely want to travel the world and we want to travel the world different, and we want you to come alongside of us. We would definitely like for you to travel with us. We definitely would love for you to make an income with us. And so again, if you have any questions, this is definitely the end of our presentation. And I am definitely excited for you to be here with us tonight. It is definitely an amazing, amazing opportunity. I came into this business, I really didn't understand the power of residual income as much as I do now. My husband passed away in May of 2021. He was a 2-star director. One of the things that he said to me, to David Hart, is, what do I need to do? Because you said this business is inheritable. So the business is inheritable. And so when he passed away, he was a 2-star director. And actually on the day, his 1-year anniversary of his death, he actually went to a 3-star director. Don't ask us how, but he did it. And so he got a $50 a day raise, and his business is still making money. And I actually get to use his travel points. So I am excited. We set up a trust fund for my grandchildren, so they will be benefiting from that, and also some of our philanthropist things that he loved to do, and we will be sowing into that. But I just wanted to show you the power of residual income. So if there's any questions, I'm going to turn this back over to Sasha. I don't see who else is on here. Is Marcy or something? I know Alicia's at work. I'm going to turn this over for questions. Did Errol and Maria, are you still here?
All right, Daryl and Maria are still here. I'm not sure if they're busy at the moment, but they are.
No,
still
we are here. I've been enjoying this presentation.
Very.
All right. Well, Daryl, I'm going to ask you to come and greet the people as people gather their questions. And then you can help me, you and Maria can help me to answer the questions. So I want to introduce the two of you. I am definitely honored for you to be on here tonight with me. Hey, Maria. And
Hi.
I am excited for you to be here tonight, and you can help us answer questions. So Sasha usually does that part and tells us who's winning inside of the group. So Sasha, I'm going to ask you, do you see any questions inside of the group? And then Daryl, you and Maria, you want to greet our guests.
Yeah, well, guys, we're very lucky tonight because Maria, she gets on sometimes, but she's always working on the phone, doing three-ways and doing other things. So I don't get her on here a lot of times. But when you made the request, she said Daryl. As a matter of fact, she said Maria and Daryl. Maria's name first. So hey, we're so happy to be here.
Yeah.
Again, I haven't heard your presentation in I don't know, 5 or 6 months or so, and I just love it how you break it down. It kind of reminds me of old church, you know, when you go in. I'm one of those old guys from the old church, and you know, I'm a soldier. I like those type of songs. That reminded me of this presentation. It was just back down home and right to the point, and we just loved it. Well, guys, my name is Daryl. This is my beautiful wife, Maria Roberts. We live here in Las Vegas. We're rarely home. We get to travel all the time. And when we saw this, just like you did, we saw a presentation just like you this evening. We saw that we could travel, you know, more, we could travel better, and we could travel
Or less.
and that's what we saw, because we traveled all the time anyway, but we thought we could save a bunch of money. So we started saving some money, and then we found out that if we just shared this with 3 people each, we could actually save even more money and get all those points that Ambassador Taylor talked about for free and get those deals. Guys, it just blew us away. Maria and I have been in this industry. For me, it's been about 35 years on a full-time basis. Maria is about 30 plus years in this industry, and we've always looked for a legacy company, a company that, you know, you realize could have the potential to be here 20, 30, 40, 50 years down the road. And we've now been with the company for 6 years, almost going on 6 years right now. And it's just been truly a blessing to be able to get involved with this company and the thousands of people that are out there that are taking advantage of our travel deals, et cetera. And we haven't even talked about the money yet. We just real quickly, we shared it with a few people. Next thing you know, they saw the value of being able to travel more, travel better, travel for less. And then they started sharing it with a few people. And now we have literally thousands and thousands of people on the team. And, you know, one of those multiple six-figure income earners, because of that, you know, we got lucky and, you know, started making some serious money with this company. We've done well in this industry, but I've never seen a company where you can have a tiny team like this, a very small team, and still make some very serious income. Normally, to get the $1,500 or to get that ring that Ambassador Taylor talked about, you'd have to have 1,000 people, a couple thousand people or more on your team, but not the way Dave set this up. Smaller teams, a lot more money. It makes it so much easier. And the worst case scenario is while you're learning how to do the business and you're being taught by amazing people like Ambassador Taylor, you get to travel and save a bunch of money while you're learning to do the business. And that's pretty phenomenal. That's what I like.
I know, absolutely. And I can just say ditto on everything that he just said, because it's absolutely incredible. My background is a sports travel agent. That's what I do. I'm also a full-time networker. But, you know, being able to offer someone these type of better than travel agent type rates, it's absolutely incredible. There's no way, luckily I do groups, but there's no way I do individual bookings anymore. There's no way I'm going to compete with people that are looking online and doing all that. I know when I go to my back office in Trevorium that I'm going to see wholesale rates. I'm going to see travel agent type rates, and that's absolutely powerful. And then when you power that with the power of this compensation plan and being able to just show people how they can do this, you know, travel more, travel better, travel for less, it's just a win-win. So we absolutely love it. And all of our kids, we have 7 kids, and we're so excited. I mean, they all have memberships, 7 adult children, let's say that because we're empty nesters.
Youngest
now,
is
but
21.
yeah, absolutely. But it's so cool to that they have the memberships and they're saving as well. So we're excited.
All right. Well, are there any questions, Sasha, or Marcy in the chat, or if you want to open up your mics and ask any questions, we are now open for you to ask your questions. And we
Coach
got
G,
the experts here.
Coach G, there was a request to look at the Milan flyer again, because someone said that their spouse, that's their dream trip. So they wanted to see the flyer again. If you could bring that one back up.
Well,
Milan.
while she's bringing the Milan trip up, guys, I'm going to tell you, everybody is getting their dream trips here. It's like every trip in our world tours, and several of them in the getaways are all dream trips.
Yeah.
But the only thing is you're spending $1. You're spending a couple $100. Matter of fact, Marie and I just got back a day ago from Orlando, Florida. We stayed at the, what was it?
Wyndham Reunion Resort.
Wyndham Reunion.
Yeah.
Guys, we had a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, full kitchen, stainless steel. I mean, it was unbelievable. It was the deck. I was so large, we could actually play that. What do you call that game?
Cornhole.
Cornhole. The deck was that big. 3 golf courses there. They have 5-acre water park there, 10 different swimming pools. And anytime we wanted to go out to dinner, or we wanted to go to the swimming pools, or we wanted to go anywhere on campus, they would come pick us up. You just make a phone call. 8 days and 7 nights, and we spent $249. Now it cost us 1,800 points, but the points for us are free. We don't have to pay for those points. So it was $249. That place was unbelievable. Unbelievable. If you haven't seen the video, get the video. Somebody that invited you here has that video. We recently posted it.
Yep. Milan, 4-star hotel, breakfast included, 5 days, 4 nights. Get your snapshot tool out. As low as $399. Wow.
So for if you're platinum, you turn in your points, you're getting that for $399. And I bet if you tried to go, that's for the entire 5 days and 4 nights. If you tried to go there on your own, it could be probably $300 to $400 to $500 per night. But those are the type of deals. I can say it, and I'm going to say it one more time, unequivocally. Our world tour prices, there is nothing that comes close to it. The getaway prices, guys, we are so blessed to be with this company and sharing these amazing products and services to travel that we have. But nobody does what we do. I don't care who they say they are, what company they say they're with. If they compare apples to apples, no one beats the prices. Check our world tour prices out. You're not going to find it anywhere on the internet.
And we can't wait to see you guys in Hawaii.
Yeah, we're going to be in Hawaii.
November 16th to the 20th. We'll probably be there a couple days before and a couple days after, but
Probably a
we hope to see
week
you
before
guys.
and a week after.
You know, y'all travel like me, because that's me. I go in a couple of days before and stay out. I'm going to Dubai. I told David, ain't nowhere in the world I'm going over there for 6 days.
Right?
Yeah, right.
Do it. Can't do it too far. Lady Melinda, that's for 2 people. So that $399 for your points is for 2 people.
That's right.
Not 1 person, 2 people.
See, that's the other thing, Ambassador Taylor.
It is amazing.
These other companies out there talking about, $699 double occupancy, and you got to have 2 people, $699 plus $699. We don't have any of that garbage here. You see the $399. If you can sneak your son or your daughter in there, you can actually do. No, just kidding, just kidding.
Oh, we can't wait to see you, Alicia. She said she's bringing the whole family. To
Oh,
Hawaii.
unbelievable. Awesome. Hey, and great intro today as
Yeah,
well. I
that
can
was
just hear the excitement that you have, Alicia. Just so proud of you and what you're doing, and just excited for you and your entire family.
All right. Are there any questions? Any questions? Did everybody put their name in the chat so that your partner can get credit for you being here? That's important, because they like winning my money.
You know how this goes too, also, Ambassador Taylor. Soon as we're done, everybody got 4,000 questions, right?
Yeah.
Hey guys, if you got a question, ask now. To the person that invited you here, they may be brand new, they may just be a little bit ahead of you, and that's the reason we do this. So don't bombard them with questions. If you have one, throw it out there now. One of us will hopefully be able to answer it for you. Don't be shy. Fairbanks, Alaska is on here.
Wow.
I remember I played
Wow.
basketball
Jackie,
back in the day.
Jackie, who invited you?
Miss
Where
Brenda invited Jackie.
who invited her?
Brenda Stallworth.
Okay, awesome.
Wow,
I can't,
wow.
Jackie, you just talking, but we can't hear you, honey. She said, okay,
Brenda, she said Brenda Stallworth.
yes.
That don't have anything to do with Stallworth out in California in the Stockton area.
No.
We
Uh-uh.
Stallworth
She lives in
way
Atlanta.
back in the day. Okay.
She lives in Atlanta. To get to she tried to get the Milan package. So
It's
in order,
$3.99.
so you need to join. I'm not sure if they've already went to Milan, but they definitely will be going back. So yes, you definitely want to become a platinum. You definitely want to do that, you know, and depending on when Milan is rebooked, you definitely may want to get the Trevorium pack. I bought the Trevorium pack and didn't need it, but I bought it and I'm sure going to use my points. And so that's all you do. You join as a platinum, do the platinum partnership, and let your points collect. If you want to buy some extra points, and go ahead and go on to Milan. And what I would do, you know, me and Daryl and Maria, we buy us a couple of days before and a couple of days after, and you know, we so you may want to do that. Make you a little money between now and the time you go to Milan. Then you spending David Hart's money.
Speaking of spending David Hart's money, thank you, Louis Vuitton. This is what I got with my Louis Vuitton. So like it. It's so cute.
Yes, it is.
And Ambassador Taylor, you're going to see in the one we showed last night, we've updated. Obviously, we're going to be releasing it probably this weekend. But we've got it's ready now, but we've got your picture in there as well in one of your trips to Paris. So we've got you and all the ambassadors in the US on there. So I didn't ask for your permission, but if you make us take it out, we'll take it out. But
I'm good.
You're gonna like
it. I was so amazed, and for this women and for the people that are guests here, it is definitely an experience of a lifetime, especially for me, who did not have those experiences. You know, coming from projects, living in projects, growing up, you never think about you're going to go to Paris and you're going to be sitting in Louis Vuitton and treated like a celebrity. When we arrived at the Louis Vuitton store, they kept saying, "Is that Kim Kardashian?" They must have been looking at Maria.
No.
All right. I was like, "Is that Kim Kardashian?" You know, and all of that, and because the people were standing out there, but it's definitely an experience worthwhile. So to earn money, what's required? And inviting guests. Yes, inviting guests. If you could get your guests on a presentation like this, all you're doing is being able to do that. And Daryl, you want to speak to that? To earn money, what's required?
Yeah, well, guys, it's really simple in this company because who doesn't want to travel? Everybody wants to travel. Somebody tells you they don't want to travel, there's something wrong there. And I'm sure there's maybe 5% of the population that may not want to travel. But, you know, when you take a look at our product and our service here, which is travel and being able to stay at the nicer places for much less, I mean, that's our service and that's what we market. And all you'd have to do is send out some text or send out information about asking people, hey, are you going to travel in the next 12 to 18 months? And when they say yes, would you review or get on a Zoom and meet Ambassador Taylor so she can tell you about how you can actually save thousands of dollars? So it's not that complicated. Now, if a person's on here tonight and the money is frightening you, that because $249, I don't know if you're 25 or 35 or 40 or 55, if $249 out the door, $299 with the business part is tough for you at this scenario in your life, guys, that is a clue that you need to do something. If it's not us, you've got to do something else, because I look at it this way. What you've done the last 5 years put you where you are today. What you do the next 5 years is going to put you where you're going to be tomorrow. We've had people that were so serious. They were so sick and tired at first and so serious about this. Daryl, I don't have the money. They went out and sold PlayStations. They went out and sold things in the house that wasn't making them any money and gotten going. And now they're making $1,000, a couple $1,000, 3,000 or 4,000 because they sacrificed. I don't think selling a PlayStation is sacrificing, but you know what I'm talking about. They did whatever they had to do to get there. The deals are real. The compensation is as easy as it can be. Yes, you have to work at it. Yes, there's people going to say no. Yes, there's people out there that just don't get it, but there's enough people out there just like us, just like you, that will do this thing. And like, as I said earlier, the worst case scenario is while you're learning how to build a financial fence around your home that nothing can penetrate, you will be traveling and staying at some 4- and 5-star hotels that you probably wouldn't have stayed at because the prices in our company make it apropos for people to do that. So I hope to encourage those of you that maybe are stuck in a rut or you just haven't had the good things happening to you. This could be the time tonight. You've been praying for a financial blessing. Now it's here. Part of the work is relied for you to do. So you've got to do your part. Ambassador Taylor, one of the top leaders in the entire company, she'll work with you. If you're serious about being worked with, she'll show you exactly what you need to do. And if ever she calls us and asks the question, or she says, Daryl, can you talk to somebody? We'll always back her up 110%. So again, I hope I've inspired somebody. I hope I've encouraged somebody. You can do this.
Yes,
Stick
you can.
and stay. Be consistent. We have training every Saturday, every Monday. We'll show you exactly what we did. We're no different than anybody else out there, other than the fact that we made the commitment, made a decision, made the commitment, and we're stayed the whole time until it absolutely exploded.
Amen.
Well, thank you so much. If there's no questions, definitely there's always 3 people in the room. There's a person that said, hey, like Lady Melinda, I think she owned. So we're gonna say welcome to the team, Lady Melinda and your crew. We are excited for you. We want to also thank all of our guests who came. Go over the $125 a month, please. Okay, so the 125. So the 125 turns into 250 travel points. 250, and with that, you can buy down your vacations. But if 3 people join, you do not have to pay that 125. You will make enough residually that the company will pay you daily and then turn around and give you that back at 250 points. So I hope that helps. Does that make sense, Miss Jackie? Shake your head.
Yeah. So as soon as you want to get, there's value in that 125, no question about it. But if you want to get rid of it, all you can do is what Ambassador Taylor did, what we did. We just start sharing it with other people. Just like if you've been to a restaurant and you like the food, what did you do? You told people about the restaurant and how good the food is. And you told them. Now, you didn't worry about if they actually showed up and went there. You just went there. I just saw a movie this weekend, Maria and I, in Orlando.
Yes,
We
so
saw
good.
the
Woman
Woman
King.
King, right? Guys, everybody that I've been talking to, I've been selling that movie.
So
If
good.
you want to see a great movie about us and what happened and just the energy and the way it was made, go see that movie. That's the same way you talk about this company. You like it, you want to share it with somebody else.
And you're passionate. You can hear the passion.
You can hear the passion. I kicked it up, but here's the difference. The movie industry is not going to send me any money for promoting this to all of you folks tonight. Even though some of you may go, you may tell some other people that tell some people. And because of this conversation, there may be 5,000 or 10,000 people over the next year or 2 that watch that. But the movie industry is not going to send us any money. But David Hart and Trevorium for doing the exact same thing, sharing this story, and you don't even have to share it. You've got people like videos and Ambassador Taylor to share it for you. But Dave, he'll help you become rich if that's what you really want to do, and you're willing to put the time and effort into it.
Okay, Miss Jackie, you finally got your mic unmuted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the three people, my thinking is it that you do it you always have to have those three people in place, right? Those three people or three other people or something of that nature.
Total of
Yeah,
three
you have to-
people.
Yeah, you
Okay.
always have to
Yeah.
have three active people.
And then that's when it's taken care of. Okay, that I understand that now.
So Jackie, just so you know, that's why we have hundreds of people. We didn't stop at 3. So we just start telling everybody. So we've got a lot more than 3.
Hashtag facts.
You know, sometimes people start, I see my friend, I know she probably can't come on the screen, but my friend Kathy Brown, she came into business and told me, no, I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to get no 3 people. I blow $125 at Lori on Sunday in Chicago. Leave me alone. And Kat, can you come on? And when she finally decided to come out of the closet 2 years later and come out of COVID, we did 4 or 5 vacations back to back. We did Hawaii, we did Jamaica, we did Mexico. She did Dubai for $89 and left me. Then she did Atlantic City. And then she began to just post on her Facebook page. What, Kat, can you speak? What has happened?
Yes, just by me just going and just posting all the places I had been, and people just start calling me. They start calling me and wanted to know how was I able to go to all these different places, and I began to just share, and then had them actually come on to the different Zooms. We don't have to try to or pretend that we know it all. We don't have to. That's why we work together as a team. So by me just posting the pictures, then I would have them come on, and then the other team members would share more detail like you just saw tonight, and that convinced people to join. I didn't want to do anything but just travel, but now I am a 2-star working on 3-star just from posting my pictures. And I tell any team member, just go to my page and just forward, just copy, and then give the explanation to the individuals who contact them.
All right, that's my travel buddy right there. So and I mean, I did force her, and she never saw a presentation. Kathy Brown is one of the people on my team that never saw a presentation to after she had joined. She joined on my Lady Melinda. She joined because she thought I was wonderful, like you thought Dr. Renee was wonderful. That's all she did on my integrity, and the rest is history. And so we've been somewhere everywhere together. It's amazing. So if there's no more questions, Miss Jackie, I hope that helped you out. I want to thank Daryl and Maria for coming and just sharing with us tonight. I know they're very busy. To the team, if you have, if anybody have any questions, but again, there's the 3 people in the room are the ones that say, I'm ready to join, get me started, get back with the person that invited you, and go ahead and get started tonight. Don't procrastinate, don't wait, don't think long. You think long, you think wrong. There's always the second person that says, I got to discuss it with my husband. I was glad to hear Beverly had her husband on here. You may want to go back and talk with it with your spouse, your partner, and that's fine. We have a presentation tomorrow night. We have one on Friday night. So they can come and they can also see the presentation. Let them see it. Let them make their own decision. You trying to explain something that you saw. I mean, you may be excited about it, but let them see it, especially if they're a man. Men look at stuff different. You know, my husband got into business because he was being nosy. Right? He was like, girl, you making all that money? Woo-wee. Right, put me in that business. Men look at dollars and cents sometimes. They look at it in dollars and cents. And so go and invite them back. And then the last person is the person who says, hey, I need to know some more information. I don't really travel that much, but you know somebody. And if you know somebody, refer them to your person that invited you or to one of us. We would definitely be able to help them to start living their dreams. So again, God bless everyone. Thank you so much, Daryl and Maria, to Sasha, to Marcy, who always helps me out, and to the full team, Team Legacy. You are the bomb.com. God bless. See you tomorrow night. Take care.
Say goodbye to my friend, my sister, Sasha Roberts on here. You did a great job too. Thanks, Sasha. Always want to say hi to you as well.
Coach D, you forgot the person that won.
Oh, who won? Who won?
Dr. Renee won tonight.
Dr. Renee, I'm just gonna start an account that says Dr. Renee, I'm gonna file you on my taxes.
Now, is this the lady you keep telling me keep winning everything?
She keep winning between her, Beverly Summers, they all ranking up. They who else has been winning a lot of Lady Sharon, and they're all first ladies. They all first ladies. They just been killing it.
Congratulations to you guys. That is awesome. Thank you guys. Good night.
Renee.
Good night.
Thank you. Coach D, can I call you mommy?
You might as well, because I'm sure been giving you an allowance.
Thank you. Good night.
Right, congratulations, Dr. Renee.
Congratulations, Dr. Renee.
Congratulations.
All right, thank you.